A contagious disease is wiping out American cave-dwelling bats. A sign of white-nosed syndrome is a powdery white fungus on affected bats' wings and faces. The fungus irritates hibernating bats, burning precious body fat. To find food, the bats leave their caves too early in the season and starve to death.
The bats were flying around in the middle of the day in the middle of winter with snow and obviously no insects to eat. And it was almost like they panicked because they didn't have any food and they were starving in their hibernacula. It has pretty much wiped out the majority of bats in some of the colonies, killing thousands and thousands of bats in one cave.
The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service conducts nightly emergence counts to help monitor bat populations in major cave habitats.
White-nose syndrome has caused significant mortalities of bats. We're concerned about transmission of this disease through the summer. We're concerned about this spreading throughout the southeast. It has spread through 9 states now as of this last year. For a particular species like the little brown bat, we have seen 100% mortality. The latest estimates are now over 1 million bats.
Recreational caving could be key to the steady transmission of white-nose syndrome. Conservancy groups are closing caves to prevent spelunkers from spreading the deadly fungus.
This is Frick's Cave. This cave is home to about 100,000 bats.
There's concern that cavers using contaminated equipment could be contributing to the spread of white-nose syndrome from cave to cave.
The threat is they could possibly spread white-nose syndrome and not even know that they're doing it, and that would be devastating to bat populations.
The caves that see a whole lot more activity, the bat population seems to go down, a lot of disturbance, especially in a cave like this where you're getting lots and lots of people through it on a weekend.
Losing this many bats will cause major ecological problems.
A small bat can eat its body weight in insects in an evening, and that's pretty significant impact. Some people use them as biological control. They're also important food sources for other animals. I've seen owls at caves eating bats. Definitely snakes will hang out at caves and eat bats. Also, they're important to the cave environment because they produce guano, and that is an important part of a cave ecosystem if there's bats in there.
Unless authorities can soon stop the spread of the deadly fungus, vast populations of American bat species, including the endangered Indiana bat, could be permanently lost. Gary Stryker. For Assignment